Hi, I hope everyone's doing good. Today I'm here to do a little review of my Louis Vuitton Dopp kit, mainly because I have not seen a lot of reviews of the Dopp kit. I see a lot of reviews of the Nice BB, which is absolutely gorgeous, but I've seen like maybe 3-4 reviews of the Dopp kit, and I decided maybe I should make one if somebody's interested in buying a Dopp kit. I've been torn between buying the Nice BB and the Dopp kit for a long time. Originally, I wanted to buy the Nice BB, but that thing is massive, like goes up all the way up here. And a lot of times I have trouble with bulky items in my luggage. So I wanted something that's a little bit elongated. It is not sticking out so much. So I opted for the Dopp kit and I absolutely love it. This mainly I bought for my makeup, but after using it, I'm just so in love with it that I've been thinking of just using it for my skincare, and I might buy the Nice Mini for my makeup because I don't carry a lot of makeup. So let's get into the review. I think this was launched last year with the Color Mania collection, and this is the red leather trim with the silver hardware. And even this Dopp kit is much bigger than what it looks like on pictures. And this is the side here, absolutely beautiful. This I believe is called the Red Sari, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And it has a red interior. And this is wipeable. It looks like the red fabric, but has a wipeable material. It does have the fabric here on the stitching, on the lining. I don't know what this is called. There's a little protruding part here. This is fabric, which I believe is in the classic version also. Like this little part is fabric. And everything else is wipeable. And it has a little pocket inside. Rest is all like just this big open space. And this one is made in France, so yay, good for me. Because I never check. I always remember it when I get back home. So it has a double zipper, right? And then it has the little magnet closure right here, which I absolutely adore. So even if it's open, it's not gonna lose its shape and fall inside. And this is so nice. It's very smooth, very easy to use, and I love this little handle. I don't carry it with this because once it's full of stuff, it gets pretty heavy. So recently I was traveling. I was away for a weekend, and I packed a bunch of makeup just to see how much I could easily carry and if I like using it or not. So after coming back, I didn't unpack it. I just wanted to do a quick review of the Dopp kit, and I also wanted to do like what's in my makeup bag. So this is both. So I'm just gonna get started without any particular order. The thing that's at the top is my makeup brushes, which I desperately need to wash. Hold on, let me grab all of them. So these are different brushes. I don't have any favorite brand other than MAC. All the MAC brushes that I've tried, I always want to repurchase them. These are by Chanel, which I bought a few years ago. But the problem with, I have a whole set, and this is the one I use the most. This one, and then this is originally the blush brush, but I use it for a highlighter. And this is the contour brush. Oh wait, this is not, oh my gosh, I am terrible. This is MAC, this is not even Chanel. So I have these two. I think I have an eyeshadow brush, and I have a kabuki brush. I've never used a kabuki brush. Shadow, not that much. I don't use it. Like the double-ended one, I never use it. These are the ones I use the most. So this is the contour one. This is the powder one. These are good. I like the tapered shape. I don't like the big fluffy brushes because the powder goes everywhere. With this, you have more control. The problem with the Chanel brushes is they shed a lot, especially this one. this thing can shed all over your face, on the compact, wherever you put it, it's going to leave its mark. So as you'll see, some of my makeup does have like the little sheddings, like it's shedding on table right now as I'm opening. And this is an It brush from It Cosmetics. It's a foundation brush. I have a few other ones, but this is the one I'm using right now. It's okay, it's not great, it's okay. This I love, absolutely love this. It's from MAC. It's blush brush, but I use it for a highlighter. And then I have the spoolie brush. This is from MAC. And I think these are all the ones I packed. So first thing here, we have the Natasha Denona Cheek Trio. And I bought it a while ago. I don't remember how long it's been, but ever since I bought it, I have loved this thing. Absolutely amazing. I love the colors. This is cheek color. This is like a highlighter plus blush. And this is just a highlighter. And I've been using this every day for the past like 6 months. And I barely made a dent. I don't use a lot of makeup. I just use very little. I want my natural skin to show through, and I don't want to look crazy without makeup. Like I feel like if I wear too much makeup, and then if I'm not wearing makeup, I just look like I just got out of the hospital. So I don't want to look like that. So I wear very little, something that just makes me look fresh without making me look like airbrushed perfection. I have the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I love this. It's a little travel size. I have the bigger size, which I keep at home. Then I have the Hourglass face powders. This is a little bronzing powder, which it's not very dark, but on the skin it looks great. And these are 2 colors. I generally use this around the eye area, like under eye concealer setting and stuff, and this is for the rest of the face. Mostly I mix these 2 because one is too light, one is too dark, and mixing them gives me my perfect shade. And this is great. I'm not too in love with it. I think my Chanel ones, my loose powder from Chanel, is much better than this one. But I bought it because there was a big hype around it at the time. And I found out a lot of products that I bought because of the hype, I ended up not liking them all that much. Like, for example, I bought, what did I buy recently? I bought a foundation. I bought the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation because of all the things I hear about it. And it's good. It's good. It's not a bad foundation. It's just I like my Chanel one much better. I think at the end of the day, it's whatever your personal preferences, and also what goes good with your skin tone and your skin needs. This is good, but I love my Chanel one. Chanel, when I'm wearing it, is just absolutely flawless on my skin for hours and hours without any touch-up. It's just great. And with these other foundations, I've noticed after a while, I have to do some type of touch-up. Either my face is going to get too shiny, or the foundation starts looking cakey. Maybe I'm not applying it correctly, but I like something that's effortless and that's low maintenance. So this is a highlighter from Christian Dior, which I bought because when I tried it in the store, it had this beautiful iridescent shine. But I have a warmer skin tone, so I think for my personal color should be like more in the gold tones rather than in silver tone. This is more for like cooler skin tones. But I just bought it because I loved it so much. So I have this, and now I'm just trying to use it. And then I also bought the matching concealer with the Armani. I told the lady just match something with this. She told me to go a shade lighter with from the foundation. So this is what she recommended, and I bought it. And I mostly don't use a lot of concealer, but if I need to, then this is a good one. And then my favorite concealer is the Chanel color correcting one. A lot of times this just seamlessly blends into my skin, and I don't need to use a lighter color. Even though it's like if you notice, I think this matches my skin tone. I didn't put a lot. I don't like a lot of makeup on my fingertips. But this is like a little bit peachy for color correction. So this works great on my skin tone. And then I have my favorite mascara. I've been using this for at least 2 years, like not the same bottle, thankfully, but the same brand, the same mascara. They have other ones which they keep recommending me, and I always buy this one because I've used a lot of mascaras. This one has a gel texture and it just looks good on my eyelashes. Except this bottle, it came with this goopiness, and I don't know if you can see this. And I've not been enjoying using this a lot. First I have to wipe it all off, and then a little bit that's left on the brush, I use that. So I feel like it's a lot of product going to waste, but I don't know why with this one bottle, even though I've wiped it off a lot, it still comes out very goopy. So it must be the packaging, or this one wand or this one batch isn't good, because for 2 years that I've used this, this has been great. I've loved it, and I've never had the goopy issue. But since I have it, I have to use it, so I'm just gonna deal with it. And then I have the primer by Chanel. I love this primer. I think they've recently changed the packaging. I still have the old one because I've not used it. I'm trying to use it up. I think I have like around half. What I've recently started doing is I take a pump of this, I'll take a pump of foundation, and I'll mix them together. And then I'll take a fluffy brush and I'll load it up in the fluffy brush. Like generally I like to do it on a clean hand. So then I'll just swipe it, swirl it, and I'll just load it up in the brush. And then I just pat it on my skin. And this gives me such a natural finish, like a natural glowy finish. And just pat it gently. And then if I feel like I've applied too much on a particular side of my face, I take a clean brush and then I pat it with that, and it just takes it right off. But mostly this works great. Like recently, this has been my favorite technique. I saw someone recommend it, and now I can't find them. Like it was somebody on YouTube who recommended this technique, a makeup artist. And I've been trying to find them so I could give them a shout out. And for the life of me, I can't find the person who made this recommendation. So if you know who it is, please let me know. Okay, so what else do we have here? This is my favorite contour by Chanel. It's not called contour. What's it called? Bronzer. I haven't had coffee, so bear with me. See, if you see this right in the middle, that's the shedding from my brush, like right here. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. So this is amazing. I love this. It looks dark, but on the skin, it doesn't show up as dark. So you kind of have to build it up, which I am perfectly fine with. I just swirl my brush in here, and I just tap it into my skin. Gives me the most natural bronze, the most natural contour. And I absolutely love it. And it comes with this little extra thing. Even though it's not going to leak, I just keep it in here. And then we have the eye pencil, which I've used this for years and years. I've used a lot of eye pencil. This is, I usually use it for my waterline. This is by Lancome. I think this is the Noir Intense. And this is only one because my eyes water a lot. And a lot of my eye pencils, they start getting very smudgy. This one is only one that doesn't get smudgy. So it's this retractable one. And it has a little smudging brush if you're going to use it at the top lid. I generally use it in my waterline. If I'm doing like a full face of makeup, I'll use it on my top waterline and nothing on my bottom waterline. And then I'll use mascara, and it gives me very, very natural eyes. But mostly I just use it in my waterline, and it doesn't smudge. And then another eye product that I recommend is this eyelash curler by Chanel. And I've used many eyelash curlers over the years, This is the only one that doesn't pull out my eyelashes, and it's very light. It's very light, it's easy to use, and it just it stays. Like when I curl my eyelashes with this, the curl kind of stays. Everything else, after a while, your eyelashes start going back to normal. This one, it stays. It's just really easy to use, and I like this a lot. I highly recommend this. If you've not tried it, do try it. And then I have my sunscreen. If I'm wearing a full face of makeup, I like to wear this sunscreen because it's easy to apply, but that's not the reason I use it. I use it because it goes really well with my foundation, with other products on my face. And it doesn't spill anywhere. It's a stick, so I like that. And just the Shiseido sunscreens are really good in my opinion. So I like using this a lot. I've already bought a spare, even though I have a bunch of this left. I already have a spare. And then I have a couple lipsticks in here. I've been wearing this for the past few months, and this is the YSL one. It's the one that looks is more like a lip gloss. They call it Candy Glaze, and it's very soft, very natural. If you can build it up, you can use just a flush of color. I have this, the only issue with this is it's very soft, so it breaks easily, so you only want to get out the amount that you're going to use. If you bring it all up, it's going to easily break, and it's going to easily get on the sides. And I'm going to do a little color swatch right here. See, this is me really pressing it into my skin, and you see the color. But what I do is I generally pat it on my lips, and I get like a light flush of color. And like this is the consistency I like. It looks very natural, and it stays on even after I'm eating stuff. The color wash is going to stay, even though it's not going to be as shiny, as glossy, but the color is going to stay. Hold on, let me clean my hands real quick. And this is another favorite of mine. This is by Lancome, and this is my second purchase of the same color. I love a red lip in the winter months, and this is very matte, and it's very natural, and it stays. Even if you do a light wash of color, that thing is gonna stay all day. I can eat, I can drink coffee, I can do whatever, and this is gonna stay on my lips. And you can build it up, and I like the little wand because I don't need a lip pencil with this wand. It's not focusing. So I can easily shape my lips. I can easily use it as lip pencil and a lip gloss, and it's really good. And I generally don't like to apply lip gloss on top of my lip products. So, but with matte lipsticks, your lips tend to get really dry. Not with this one. My lips stay hydrated and not extra dry or flaky. So this is a good one. I've tried other colors, but I didn't like any. This is the only color I like in this line. And then I have a makeup palette. Even though I don't wear a lot of makeup, I just like to have, like, just in case I feel like wearing a full face of makeup. This is really good for traveling. This was one of the holiday collections. I don't remember which one. Hold on. Let me put this in the back. So these are all the colors. This is the highlighter, then 5 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, and 4 lip colors. I think I've just used this one with my finger. I tried using these ones with the little brush, but it didn't work out too much. I don't like these little brushes. But the eyeshadows are good. And as you can see, as the patterns are still visible, this is the only one that looks a little bit juiced, and I think that's the only one I've used. This one and this one. I mostly mix the blushes. One is too dark for my skin tone, one is too light for me, so I mix both of these. The highlighter is gorgeous. It is a full color, full size highlighter, which I like. So this is good for traveling. Like, I don't have to carry a bunch of things. I can just take this one palette, and it has a lot of basics in it. And what do we have here? We have some more brushes, a concealer blending brush from MAC, and an eyeshadow blending brush. This is an old brush from Estee Lauder. Oh my god, I need to throw this out. It's an eyeshadow brush, and here's my eyebrow pencil from Lancome. This is good. Recently I was thinking of trying those little colored gels. I think it's from Maybelline or something that's really good. So I was thinking of trying that one, but I like this one a lot. It's easy, no hassle. It's just, you know, does what it needs to do. And this is it's supposed to be an eyeshadow pencil, but I use it in the inner corners of my eyes for a little hint of brightness. So this is all the makeup that I took with me over the weekend. I didn't use all of this. I just used like 3 products. But I still like to know, like, if I have to go somewhere, like a formal dinner or something, I have my stuff with me. So, oh, there's 2 more things in the box. This is a lip pencil or a lipstick by NARS, which I bought not too long ago, and I absolutely love it. This is also very smooth. It's a matte finish, but it's very, very smooth. Just glides on. And the color is very nice. And this I've had for a while. It's the Dior one. The reason I do use it a lot is because it doesn't stay. This is going to disappear in less than 2 hours. The color is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love it. The application is nice. It feels good on the lips, but it doesn't stay. It's just going to disappear. Even if you don't need anything, this thing is just going to disappear. So this is all the makeup. And this is the empty Dopp kit. And now you can see how much space it has. Like, this palette is like a good chunky palette. And it just fits in here, no problems. And there's so much space around it. So this is all the makeup, and this is my review of the Dopp kit. I highly recommend it. If you're thinking between Nice BB and the Dopp kit, well, if you can buy both, that would be great. Like, I would love to own both. One for makeup, one for skincare. But for skincare, I like to have compartments, and like, I don't want everything just thrown in. But for the makeup, I've really been using this, enjoying using this. Like, even though I've been back home for a few days, I've still kept it on my dresser, and I just open it in the morning, and I just use my makeup from this. So if I wanted to keep it on my vanity, on my dresser, I can. It looks beautiful, and it's a very, very good size. So I hope you like my review. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I'll try to answer as many as I can. And please consider subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Bye.